This is Julie at Love's Beginning with a blog post entitled The Power to Wake Up. We are here to assist you in emerging from willful amnesia. We say willful to put you in touch with your power. If you are a victim of amnesia, that is quite a different thing, but amnesia is something you chose as a hiding spot. Once you realize you are safe and loved and supported, entirely innocent, you can emerge from it. If you take responsibility for choosing an illusion, you can drop that illusion. In order to forget who you are, you had to listen to a voice other than your own voice of harmony. There is no other voice, but within an illusion you can invent another guiding voice, a substitute for God's voice, something that would keep you believing in the split state you experienced. In wondering what not harmony would be like, you experienced a split state within an illusion, and you began to believe in harm. You began to believe that you did harm, and that is why you are hiding. That is the only reason anyone listens to the voice of ego. If you make a commitment to hearing and following the voice of true identity, to allowing our shared self to interpret every situation for you, you let go of the idea that you or anyone actually did any harm. You emerge into the awareness of eternal harmony without interruption or opposite. You allow all of the seeming world to come to that awareness and to be interpreted by that awareness, and you are easily guided through the experience of time and space. When you are hiding, you are referring to fear as a guide. Fear was your invention and only possible within an illusion. You can set down your invention because you do not need it. There is a voice of safety and protection that will show you the way in every moment. In listening to the voice of ego instead of your own, you are hiding from who you are and who everyone else is. In listening to the voice of safety, you come to know all as completely innocent, as strength and power itself. You know which voice you have been hearing by how you feel. If you are willing to become very honest about how you feel, and to recognize that how you feel is always your responsibility, you will walk through great intensity of anger and fear, but you will never walk alone. As you walk through that anger and fear, it will melt. It requires courage to take this walk, but remember, as you walk through and as the anger and fear are melting, that they are returning to the nothingness they always were. They were nothing but illusion. They were a very powerful illusion because mind is powerful. Allow the power of mind to guide you back to full awareness of what is true and always shared. Since you willed to forget your identity and the identity of all with a will not truly your own, a will made of nothing, part of the process of awakening is allowing the perception of the false will to crumble so you can experience true will moment to moment. Are you willing to see and experience reflections of truth? You have nothing to fear in being willing to see the truth, because truth is always very good news. When you feel negativity, you are experiencing your attachment to blocking truth. Recognize this and ask for assistance in melting this attachment. Say to us, I am willing to see things differently. That is truly all it takes. It is always about perception, and perception is always up to you. It is always chosen. When you are in a state of discomfort and suffering, you are witnessing your attachment to ego. Ego lies, and ego does nothing but lie. You made ego to keep you in hiding, but you are hiding from no one except yourself. Your Creator sees you, and your Creator loves you. Your Creator always sees you in the light of the strength, innocence, and grace you are, no exceptions. Your Creator knows you as you are, so your Creator knows you have never truly suffered. You have acted in a drama where suffering seemed possible, however. When you recognize your role, you can start reading from another script. You can set down the script of separate identity and begin to read from the script of shared identity. You can see the innocence and light your fellows are, the truth of them, just as your Creator always sees you in the light of truth and unity. When you speak from the script of separation identity, from the script of ego, you are lying. Lying is not actual wrongdoing. It's fictional wrongdoing because wrongdoing cannot exist outside of fiction. The experience of telling the truth is happiness. You want happiness. You want to return to the awareness of the joy in which you have always been abiding, and it is possible. It's inevitable, in fact. Are you ready to see things as they are? We promise that it's very good news. Whenever you can, affirm your willingness to see clearly. Know that we are always there and we can correct your perception. We don't interfere in apparent events to please egos, but we do correct perception. Corrected perception allows you the discernment to think only unity thoughts, to speak only oneness words, to perform only harmonic actions. Corrected perception brings the experience of love, and it is our delight to reconnect you with this. Thank you for your willingness to release distorted perception. And if you want a practice, you can see practice 10. I will emerge from hiding. Today, you can emerge from your hiding spot. Your hiding spot is called ego, and it keeps you perceptually separate from others. You can rejoin all the seeming others in confidence that you are safe and loved, as all are and always have been. Whenever you experience any doubt or uncertainty today, remind yourself of this. I am willing to emerge from hiding. As I come into the light of true identity, I see innocence everywhere. The role of not innocent is only a role. It's a role you play and a role you project upon others who have never been other. As you remind yourself of the truth of innocence everywhere, you will see through the sets and costumes and masks of the drama you have going on here to what is and always has been real. Thanks for listening.